Young and the Restless. Full spoilers. Tuesday, September 17th reveal that Victoria Newman feels the warmth of Cole's arms as they stand on the rooftop, enjoying a fleeting moment of peace and happiness. This time, the chaos of Genoa City seems far away, and in Cole's arms, Victoria can almost forget her troubled past. But in this world, happiness is never meant to last. A storm is brewing, and it comes in the form of Billy Abbott. When Billy returns to Victoria's life, unresolved feelings surface. Their tumultuous history threatens to shatter everything Victoria has built with Cole. Her undeniable attraction to Billy is something she has struggled with for years. But now, with Billy on the scene, it's becoming harder to resist. Will Victoria allow herself to fall back into old patterns? Will she betray Cole to get a second chance with Billy, or will she stand her ground and fight for her current relationship? The tension becomes clear as Victoria finds herself torn between Cole's steady comfort and the fierce passion Billy stirs. Billy's presence, once a comfort, now ignites a fierce battle within her. She knows that indulging her feelings for Billy could cost her everything, but the temptation is becoming unbearable. With each passing day, a confrontation seems inevitable. Claire Newman stands on the sidelines, watching her mother draw closer to Billy once more. But nothing can prepare her for the scene that shatters her heart, Victoria and Billy in a passionate embrace. Claire's world shatters as she watches the betrayal unfold before her eyes. Frustrated and angry, she storms off, unable to comprehend her mother's actions. Later, at the Newman family dinner, Claire awkwardly confronts her parents about the incident. Sitting across from Kyle Abbott, who has become more than a friend, she asks the question she dreads the most: "What's going on between you two?" Her words hang heavy in the air, creating a tense atmosphere around the dinner table. Kyle, who shared his first kiss with Claire not long ago, can't help but smile at the memory as he sits back at the Abbott mansion. His relationship with Claire is new, but already fraught with complications. He knows Claire is suffering, but the storm of emotions between her parents is something he can't handle. Meanwhile, Cole, filled with anger and frustration, confronts Billy. Their argument quickly escalates into a fistfight. Cole's pent-up rage explodes as he swings his arms at Billy, unable to contain his feelings of betrayal. The fight becomes symbolic of the ongoing emotional war between these two men, each vying for Victoria's heart. Elsewhere in Genoa City, Sharon Newman faces a battle of her own, though hers is far more sinister. At her home, she stands rooted to the spot as Cameron Kirsten, or the ghost she believes to be Cameron, confronts her. He isn't real, or is he? The ghost insists he's just a projection of her mind, but his influence over her is undeniable. He whispers ideas, convincing her they're her own, urging her to take action against Daniel. Confused and frightened, Sharon tries to escape Cameron's grip on her, but he follows her everywhere, even into her mind. Sharon's desperate attempt to find solace at the Crimson Lights Cafe fails as Cameron's voice haunts her. No matter where she goes, he is there, pushing her past boundaries she never thought possible. As the pressure mounts, Sharon lashes out at Esther Valentine, a loyal friend who has been trying to help her. Sharon's unusual outburst leaves Esther stunned, but Sharon is quick to apologize, even though the damage has been done. Esther can sense that something is seriously wrong. Back at Society, Nick Newman sits with Mariah, worry gnawing at him. Sharon's behavior is increasingly erratic and he can't shake the feeling that she's not getting better. Mariah reveals that Sharon missed an important appointment with her doctor, a warning sign that Nick can't ignore. Faith, ever upbeat, downplays the concern, trying to keep the mood light, but Nick's mind races with worst-case scenarios. Nick proposes an intervention, a family meeting where they confront Sharon about her health. He suggested contacting her doctor to get a full understanding of her condition, a move that would have angered Sharon if she had found out. But Nick was adamant: if Sharon wasn't getting the help she needed, something had to be done, and fast. Victoria Newman is known as a strong and powerful woman. However, deep in her heart, she always longs for moments of peace and simple happiness. When she is with Cole, she feels like she has found what she has been missing for a long time: pure love, peace. They stand together on the balcony, watching the weak rays of the sunset shine over Genoa City. At that moment, both of them seem to be souls blending in peace and contentment. But in Victoria's world, happiness is always a luxury and short-lived. The storms in her life never completely subside, but only wait to erupt. Billy Abbott, the passionate man who always makes Victoria's heart flutter, has returned. With the appearance of Billy, the feelings between Cole and Victoria begin to crack. Victoria has always known that Billy and she have a stormy relationship. They love each other, break up, get back together, and then break up again. Billy was always a storm that swept her into a never-ending whirlwind of emotions. But he also brought her moments of passion that Cole could not provide. Despite trying to build a new life with Cole, Victoria could not ignore her strong feelings for Billy. Every time she saw Billy, she felt her heart drawn to him, despite her rationale telling her to stay away. And then, when she ran into Billy at a social party, the old sparks quickly flared. Billy's eyes, his charming smile, all of them reminded Victoria that they still had a connection that no one else could replace. Victoria began to feel suffocated in her relationship with Cole. Although he was a wonderful man, Cole's security and stability could not fill the void in her heart. In Victoria's mind, the battle between love and passion was raging. Would she betray Cole to get back with Billy? Are the memories of her love for Billy so strong that she will give it all up? Victoria is still torn between the two men in her life, and her daughter Claire Newman is caught in a whirlwind of emotions that she did not want. One afternoon when Claire unexpectedly returns home, she is horrified to see her mother embracing Billy in a passionate moment. The scene breaks Claire down. She cannot believe that her mother, the person she has always admired and trusted, could betray Cole, the person Claire also loves and respects. Claire's disappointment lies not only in the fact that her mother betrayed Cole, but also in the feeling of being deceived and losing trust in the person she once considered an ideal role model. With a broken heart, Claire leaves without a word, feeling like her whole world is falling apart. At a family dinner, Claire tries to keep a calm appearance but cannot hide the disappointment inside. Sitting across from Kyle Abbott, a close friend of hers, Claire quietly asked the question she feared the most. "Mom, what's going on between you and Billy?" Claire's question was like a punch straight to Victoria's heart, making the atmosphere of the meal tense and heavy. Kyle, who had a budding relationship with Claire, felt awkward about the situation. He didn't know what to do to ease Claire's pain. Remembering their first kiss at the Abbott house, Kyle wanted to protect Claire from being hurt, but he also knew that there were wounds that time and words could not heal. While Victoria and Claire were torn between their emotions, Cole discovered the affair between Victoria and Billy. Betrayed and distrusted, Cole confronted Billy directly in a rage. The fight was not only about love but also about self-esteem. Cole, who prides himself on his loyalty and devotion to Victoria, cannot accept being dumped by Billy, a man he despises for his instability. The confrontation between Cole and Billy quickly escalates into a physical fight, with punches and insults thrown at them. The anger and hatred between the two men cannot be contained by words. They come at each other, not only for Victoria's love, but for their own pride. Sharon Newman is facing a different kind of battle, a battle with her own mind. The arrival of Cameron Kirsten, or at least what Sharon thinks is Cameron, has sent her spiraling into a dark spiral. Cameron, in a form that only Sharon can see, insists that he is nothing more than a manifestation of her deepest thoughts. Subscribe to Yonder for the latest news on our channel.